Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Very exciting to be here. I was so inspired this morning, waking up, having had our experience last night, and indeed just this opportunity that we share together today and this weekend, indeed. We're all on this path, seeking, questing truth. As I said to my assistants this morning, what ultimately my goals with the work I deliver are probably what are shared by many within humankind. I mean, indeed, obviously, as you probably appreciate, within the world, 6 billion of us perhaps share the same hopes, dreams and fears. And the work that I bring hopefully brings to the individuals that experience it and witness and indeed journey with it, hopefully it brings them then maybe, in trust and in a prayer, happiness, truth, stillness, grace, bliss. However we look at the journey we take together today and this weekend, this shamanic, this gathering, this calling, it ultimately is a sacred journey. And I noted just from Barbara's writings, I just had a chance just to glean some of her prior work to the book she's obviously preparing at the moment with a view to this work we're sharing at the moment. I noticed there's some mention of the voice. At some point you're going to have to find your voice, to find your own chant, to sing your own song. So some of the work that I'm going to bring today is going to be introducing you to your voice. This is a skill that I hopefully, in trust and in aware ego, enjoy doing. All over the world I've achieved this with groups from 2 to 2,000. And I can promise you within minutes, I can bring you to a point of using your voice and a recognition that your voice is an instrument you're born with that brings you divine vibrations and that indeed will equip you with this wonderful instrument to ultimately sing your song of power, etc. Now, I am conscious and aware within society generally, half the people that I might talk to about this have been shamed around using their voice. This is the moment when we, with complete confidence, dynamite any core negative belief we have around this instrument we're born with. We will start to open the voice totally as a group, as a tribe, together, in safety. I can promise you no one will ever be singled out. So you have complete confidence that we do this with a group. There is no judgment from my point either when you're using your voice at all. You will find it will come to you, and I trust that you will come into great joy the fact that perhaps some of you might rediscover your voice. I also, within this opening statement that I make, am aware sometimes when I do this that I have incredible opera singers and leaders of choirs and orchestras, etc., also in the group. So it is always a mixed dynamic. So that is one of the areas we're going to start work with. We then at the same time have a number of sound tools here that will assist to bring vibrations and resonance and energy to our bodies and in turn to the dynamic of the group, and rather like a pebble dropping into still water, watching the reverberations spread out. Because as we raise the vibration of our own bodies, mind, soul, spirit, we thus then mirror that out within society as a whole. I hope that I'm a great advocate of sound being a tool, to use that word again, that can carry within its mission an ability to change the world. And this is the first step where we dropped this pebble this morning, where we, as seekers on this path, can indeed facilitate this change within the world. We are taking the mantle of leadership at this point, light keepers, and it is a fantastic opportunity for us all to share. I, like you, am also on my first steps with some of the work that's going on. So I come with great humility also to this work that we all share, this blessed journey that we share today. However, there are perhaps a few things that I have had experience with here that I would trust I can share with you. Within the work as a whole, obviously, intention is a key element within the shamanic kingdom, let's say. And so it is also within the realm and the world of sound. Intention and frequency equal what we describe as holistic resonance. This is where you can bring in and affect healing and a transformation within your own body as well as others. This comes as a result of certainly acquiring and opening and perhaps revisiting or indeed remembering the art of listening. The art of listening. At the same time, there are ways that we can experience sound that will also nurture us. And please bear in mind, this is not going to be a talking head for the next hour. We're about to do things, but I just want to give you a little preliminary talk through. Our ears, this sense of listening that we have, are alive within each and every one of us at day 45 of our lifetime within our mother's womb. Day 45, we start to listen. Indeed, the ear is rather shaped like the embryo that we all were at some point. As we listen, hear, and indeed imbibe sound, it has the ability to change every cell within our body. It affects our heartbeat, our digestion, bridges the brain, feeds both sides of the brain, the left and the right, and indeed the brain has areas mapped out that truly resonate with sound and then in their own way affect the mind, body, spirit balance within us. So we touch, and I often say this, not what we always and quite rightly consider it to be, entertainment, but we touch a potent, powerful, transformative art of sound being this medium that can change us individually and, as I said previously, the world itself. It is not merely some luxurious fragment of life's journey. Sound is us. And indeed in the East they have an expression in Sanskrit, Nada Brahma, and this translates as the world is sound. And again, this is not merely fiction. But this statement really encapsulates the belief and the knowledge that we are beings, not just doings, but beings of sound and light. This is our true makeup in resonance. This is how we work. Thus, we will bring this divine vibration and resonance to each of our bodies, and your life will never be the same again. This is going to truly, truly be profound for you. The very first thing I might ask you to do, and so many of you are doing it already, would you mind putting your feet flat on the ground, please? Those sitting cross-legged, put your ankles in or something like that. Get a sense, Mother Earth, feeding the soles of your feet, the energy coming up through your body, supporting you always. And then, we come to this meeting with spirit. And spirit, when you extend the word, is spiritus, which translates as the breath. And I'm going to therefore ask you in a moment to take breaths together. We're going to learn to breathe at this moment, just for the next minute or so.